Hey guys, we're going to talk about the dynamic effort method. Now, the dynamic effort method is made popular by Louie Simmons and Westside Barbell. The purpose of it is to develop a fast rate of force production. So the way we do that is we're going to use sub-maximal loads and we're going to move with maximum velocity. All right, so there are a few things to keep in mind when using the dynamic effort method. First thing is that it should be separated from your max effort work by 72 hours. All right, so that ensures that we have proper recovery of the central nervous system and we're basically not burning the candle at both ends. So if you're going to structure it in your week, doing max effort work on a Monday for the lower body and then dynamic effort work on a Thursday would allow for that 72 hours where we can have full CNS recovery. Second thing is that we should be able to move efficiently and explosively through eccentric and concentric range of motion, all right? So at no point should you be grinding your repetitions. Now, we give guidelines for percentages, but just keep in mind that if a set percentage you're not able to move efficiently and fast with, then you're not going to get what you're supposed to get from using the dynamic effort method, and that's being able to develop force production, okay? So keep that in mind. If you're doing a movement like a box squat, when you sit back on the box, you should be able to explode through concentric range of motion. So be no hesitation. All right, and the next thing we want to use Prolipid's chart for our volume prescriptions. Now, this has a wide range of volume for individuals that are more advanced, as well as individuals that may be just getting started off with a conjugate method. Now, you need to experiment with that. The best thing about training is that we need to get in the trenches and experiment on ourselves first. But it's a great guideline and it's very accurate and it will ensure that you don't overtrain, okay? The last thing is that you want to use the same variations with the dynamic effort method for 3 weeks at a time. After 3 weeks, it's time to move on to some new variations to ensure that we avoid accommodation and not really adapt to the same movement patterns, all right? So run your dynamic effort speed work for 3 weeks with an ascending wave. So essentially starting with 50, 55, and 60%. And then on the 4th week, we cycle in new variations, okay? So if you did box squatting with a straight bar for 3 weeks, on your next wave, you might want to go with a front box squat. On your next 3-week wave, you might want to use a camber bar or a safety squat bar, whatever you have access to. But there is a number of ways that we can vary to ensure that we're always moving forward and making progress with our training.